Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This forecast is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and on the cusp. Please be mindful to give the temple support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Press the notification bell. And please be mindful that Spearit Vibes is an elevation platform, so bring study tools such as a Bible if you have one, paper, pencil, pen, highlighter. Now let's prepare for your work and money messages from Source for the week of November 1st until November 7th. I pray it's beneficial. Please stay away. Welcome back, Dodgers and Chargers, for your weekly work and money. I'm glad to be here. I hope you are too. Before I begin, I just want to throw at you that I hope you had time Sunday to get your speech. That's the route we're going at this phase, okay? And I'm finding more or better ways to simplify things for myself and for you. So that message is a unified message for everyone. I pray that your eyes were open. And I really would like your comments, regarding the sermon or the speech. I like to call it speech. And just to see what you all think about it, I know it's necessary. I've been preparing you for it. So it's here. And it's going to stay like that to the next phase, okay? So that's the next phase. And then we'll have another one as we're getting ready to approach the courses real soon. So since you were one of the top viewers, you along with Gemini, Capricorn gave the most, and then there was, the water signs didn't do too well, so I had to choose between those two. But you did pretty well. So I'm going to give you 2-word cards, and you can see how those synchronize with the Sunday speech. You have without minutes, and the underlining energy is wheels light. She said turn it, light wheels, and these have been used quite a bit since I started using these cards. Okay, so that's what's going on with you this week. Without minutes, light wheel. So let's see what your planetary lineup is, and then we're gonna do a soul card to see how you resonated with the Sunday speech. Okay, and that's going to be elemental, since you are the lead for the fire elements. Okay, that means that all the other fire signs and other cross watchers will have to come to you for that soul message. Yes, so whoever gives the most per element, I give them a little bit more attention. And everybody just has to refer to the leader, right? So we're going to find out what's going on with you externally and internally this week when it comes to work, money, and romance. Possibly, if you have some. Okay, you're dealing with externally the fire of Uranus, or that's a wand. The wand of Uranus. And internally, you'll be dealing with the love of Uranus. Wow. So double on Uranus. That's a lot of bam, bam, boom. Okay. Now, Uranus is the planet of surprise. This could be destruction at its finest, because we were dealing in the sermon with humanity and attitudes, correct? Uranus comes and breaks up things, dismantles things, just so it can be better. Okay, and whatever area this is in, it's a bit of a initiation. That's what initiation. So that's what you'll be dealing with this week, an initiation. Internally, you'll be dealing with the love of that initiation. the love of that surprise, the love of that shock. In fact, you may love it. You may come to love Uranus. You may come to see the beauty in the remake of your life, of your situation, of your lifestyle, of your romance, whatever it may be. All right? So, one up to Uranus in Aries, you have double Uranus. You have the fire, you have the stick and the cup. Okay? You have the stick and the cup. That sounds like crazy. That sounds very sexual. So let's find out what's going on. I've been having these cards for quite some time. I've never used them. I've been waiting to pull out these cards. Finally, Source said, pull out your cards. I think I bought these last year. Or it could have been the early part of this year. But anyway, I want to use these cards to see how your soul resonates with this week's message, the Sunday sermon, the spirituals. It's getting late again. The spiritual Sunday speech. And this is an elemental card, okay? So this is for fire element. And I want to ask Source, how did your soul resonate with the spiritual Sunday speech for your work and money and romantic guidance for this week, November 1 through the 7th? Dear Source, can you please answer that for the fire element? Because that's a lot to say. How did their souls, the fire element soul, resonate as it pertains to their weekly work, money, and romantic guidance for the week of November 1 through the 7th? Okay. This is my first time using these cards, so I'm going to be trying to figure it out with you. Okay. So some of you want to ride with this message. Some of you want to work with this message. Some of you feel angelic about the message. So I'm picking up that some of you know that it may be part of your path, part of your calling, or a portion of your passion. Okay. I see that there's some angelic light here. So I'm hearing touched by an angel here. Someone's been touched by an angel when it comes to this message. They're ready to work and work hard at their calling, whatever this calling is for their soul. It comes through great pain. Callings come through great pain. And somebody said, I know now. I'm ready to go to work. So I feel really good about you, fire elements. Now, I don't know why I'm hearing ass out and tail in this. Show and tell. Okay, I don't know how that fits in, but show and tell. All right. Beautiful energy, fire elements. Thank you so much, Aries, for that. Yes, I think I'm going to set that up there for rest of the reading. Maybe I can pull it up a little. Maybe I can get one of these. Let me do. Okay, now that that's done, we can get on to the reading, right? Without light. Look how that read out, y'all. Without light. That means something. Everything is everything in a reading, baby. Energy, slips, all of that. Without light. Somebody's without light, but they're getting ready to get it, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with what's going on with your work and money this week. I hope everyone is well. Source. Is everybody coming at me at one time? Did y'all see that? She just I thought I went in. Okay. Hey, Source. Okay, thank you. Okay. Jesus. Right here on the sick. Thank you so much. Because that's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy coming at me. Okay. All right. We're ready, Source. What is your message for the Dodgers and Chargers for this week's work and money? All right. Overall, we have that King of Swords based on the Five of Wands. Strength card. Judgment. Temperance. Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry about that. And that's what, and your conflict and a challenge and supportive energies we'll discuss in a moment. Your underlying energy is King of Pentacles. Now this is financial consideration. I don't know if this is about paying bills, contributing to something, answering prayer. Okay, maybe somebody is hitting you up. Maybe you need to get product. Maybe you need to get some services. I don't know. But this is money out of pocket. Either way, money out of pocket. Okay. Disposable income. I'm also hearing some of you. Oh wow, I see his face. His face look like, yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. Do a little some. Okay, and that is based on the Five of Wands. Now, this can be instructions, but it's kind of like it's preparation. Like all the teachers get together and they discuss how plans are going to go, you know, student agendas, things of that nature. Others, this is, which is a strategy. Others, this is just a strategy for whatever. I don't know yet. I haven't went through the cards. But it is stemming from what you have to pay for. Now, this could be, you know, classroom supplies, you know, or product and service supplies, but there's a strategy going on here, generally between two or group. Now I see a couple of people in this Five of Wands that's kind of they like X-Men. They want to cancel something out. They want to get rid of something. With me saying X-Men, X-Men usually try to get rid of the evil in the world. And we talked about humanity in the spiritual speech, right? They want to X something out. They want to cancel something. Maybe you want to pay for that to happen, to cancel something. Oh, that may come from your Uranus energy. Remember we said this was external? This may be coming from your Uranus energy. Okay? It's a bit of a struggle nonetheless, but that's what strategy is, a struggle, right? So we're dealing with that this week when it comes to work, money, and romance. Now, all of that is stemming from a judgment, a major judgment, a phone call. This is an important phone call. This is a call for help, for aid, for necessity, for need. I need you. This is a salvation card. It's a need for salvation. Okay, some people need to be saved. And you see the archangel comes to save the people, to lift them up out of darkness. Because you see these caskets, these grave boxes, they were dead. Now they're risen because a voice has been listened, or some aid has come, a call. They've heard their calling. They're accepting their calling. Okay? Accepting their calling. They're answering the call. And some of them are answering because something's been canceled or X'd out, Or, you know, they see their place, you see your place in the world, like an X-Men, like a superhero. You want to save humanity. I'm also seeing business here. It's all business, but they're not part of the crowd. If this could be you or someone you know, they are with you, but they're not of you. You know, maybe they're not even a part of your crowd. They're in the group, but they're not of the group. And they say it's about business. Somebody said this is about business. Okay? If it resonates, if it fits, it won't sound alien to you. If it doesn't fit, it will. And I see overall you have this King of Sword energy. And this is a beautiful mind. But this is someone giving instructions and giving order. This could basically be the main teacher, the principal teacher. Okay? Giving instruction, speaking. Because this is a highly intelligent energy, a highly intelligent person. They know their shit. Whatever business that they're in, he's back here minding his own business. Okay? This person can be the teacher, teaching you, the instructor, giving you the instructions on what to do. For some of you, this is a message. I don't know what kind of message. It could be a holy divine message, a work message, an employment message. This could be someone calling you for a background check. Okay? But there's definitely some message, like a speech. A message that was delivered in eloquence, a mind-opening message, a transformative message. Okay, let's find out the reason. It's stemming from help, stemming from a call or calling. What's the reason, dear source, for King of Swords judgment based on the Five of Wands, please? Ma'am, thank you so much. Source, what is the reason for the King of Swords stemming from judgment based on the Five of Wands? And we have the Hangman. And this is waiting on answers, waiting to see what happens, not knowing yet. I'm also hearing hang on. Just trying to hang on. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Yeah, hanging in there, huh? You've been hanging in there. That's the reason. Maybe some of you have been hanging in there based on your call because you know that's where you're supposed to be. Some of you is because there's no answers. You have no answers and you're waiting on the truth is the reason. You had no answers and you're waiting on the truth. So you've been hanging in there to get it. Some of you praying for answers. You know what I'm saying? Because this destruction and build up here, you know, you don't like it at first, then you end up loving it. You know how you don't like something at first, maybe didn't like what your mama said, or what, and then you turn around, he's like, man, but when I saw that, what turned out, I'm so glad she did that. That's what you're dealing with in Uranus this week, okay? I think the light's going to come on, and it's going to get you going, you know, like wheels. It's going to get you going, okay? Yeah, so I see that, the Strength card is what you can expect. Now, for some of you, this can still be hostilities in your environment. This could be maintaining your environment. You can be expecting like keeping it clean. See how the little dust and stuff is going on down there. You know, maintaining yourself. trying to be your best, look your best in spite of everything that's going on. You see what I'm saying? Maintaining yourself, maintaining your body environment, your space. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, this could be literally, this is someone with strong urges. Okay? They have very strong urges for you. And they watch you and they want you. But maybe they don't know how to approach you. Okay? And it's all based on this vibe. I keep hearing a cancellation. There was some cancellation. Something needed to be X'd out based on some instruction given or some strategy. Okay? It's like he's watching you, but it's like I'm watching you, but I want you. It's like a hunger, a thirst, you know? And maybe you're going to be having that conversation with that person, and the outcome, I don't know, based on these instructions, this strategy was being canceled. Because it was about, the speech was about your neighbors, your well, not so much your neighbors, but the hostilities that we deal with and how to approach those hostilities, how to approach opposition, and where the Bible talked about showing love. And there is a time to kind of show that to an enemy. It is. It's a time I see in the outcome, you're going to try to do that. Some of you are going to try to approach that. Others of you, you're trying to put something out there, maybe something that you're calling. You're going to go ahead and do the damn thing. You're gonna put it on out there and see what comes back. Boomerang, okay? Boomerang. That's what that is. The conflict, though, is all the work you got to do. This is a time schedule. There's an appointed time that this stuff has to be done, and that's tedious. Whether you're working for yourself or you're doing it for an employer, this is tedious. Whether you're a student, this is tedious, okay? Because something was canceled. All right, something needs to be X'd out. You're trying to cancel something out. You're trying to get rid of something. That's the X. You're trying to X out stuff. You're trying to get done. You know what I'm saying? Check off list, kind of. And that's the conflict this week. You know, what's going to help you, though, is the sun. I'm over time. It's the sun, and that's some good news for some of you. Some of you, this may be a good morning, a hello from your baby. Like your partner, your lover, friend, or whatever. And clarity. And clarity. This makes you happy to know now. Like you know now, okay? You know now. Let's see what your Spiritual Vibe Oracle message is. I went over way too far. But you are really a premier. So. Whoa. Okay, we're not doing all of that. Source, we're doing one card. We're doing one card. Look at you galloping. You ready to go to work. I see that. You ready to have the talks. You ready to go with it. Because maybe you wasn't enlightened. You know, for a minute, you had to keep going until you could. Coffee is your Spiritual Vibe Oracle message. Okay, we all know what that is. A break. First thing in the morning, stimulation, right? Let's see what the reflective is about this coffee when it comes to your working money. Dodgers and Chargers. Again, if you enjoyed your message, go ahead and give the temple some likes, all right? You know, I need you to support your temple as well, you know. Like, share, and comment. Get your friends to subscribe, all right? The Nine of Wands is back again. Underlining energy is the Sword of Truth. Okay, so coffee in the morning. Sometimes you may be taking some kind of precaution in the morning, or at break, being on the lookout for somebody. I don't know, or vice versa. In the morning, somebody comes and watch you. And I'm also hearing some kind of, I don't know why I'm hearing protection in this. Somebody's got a guardian angel. Somebody watches you and you don't even know it. Like, kind of like they watch out, like you don't know they in the background making sure you're okay. You don't know that. Somebody. Okay? So let's go ahead and get your totem for the week, and I think we'll be done. Okay, Source, what is the totem for the Dodgers and Chargers for this week's work and money? What will help them this week to make it through? Okay, what do they need for this? We're entering the call. Look at that, entering the call. That's what you're doing. Look at that, entering the call. How I do that, I don't know. Oh, you got a fish. You got the catfish, baby. Dang, not a bad one. Okay, bear with me real quick, because the catfish can be so detailed, you know. And I like what I learned from it last time. Emotional growth, making the best of your situation, discarding what no longer serves you, and entering a period of emotional learning and self-discovery. And on that note, I'll leave it here. That's the choir, y'all. I'll leave it here to next week. Remember to walk by faith and by sight. I think I said everything. And until next week, take care of yourself. Dodgers and Chargers, peace and one love.